Hello everybody and welcome to episode 141 of A.S.A, my Q&A series where I answer your questions. Before I get into today's questions, I do want to say thank you for the support in the last episode, and if you would like to ask a question for the next episode, leave it down below in the comments. And while you're down there, consider leaving a like, it would be much appreciated. Now let's get into today's question, starting with, I think this is pronounced "you already know it." I might be wrong, so if I am, I'm sorry. But he says, A.S.A, thoughts on the new U-Wing? I'm not going to show the actual image of the set, but it is out there. All you have to do to find it is look up the Andor U-Wing fighter, set number 75399. I will talk about it. I just, like I said, can't show the images. I do think it's a pretty decent looking set. I don't get why it's $70. It should probably only be about 50 because it's definitely a downscale. Like, it's a much smaller version, but the minifigures look really cool. We get another K2SO, which is cool because as far as I can tell, it looks like the same one we've had before. The Cassian Andor minifigure looks pretty cool. You get some kind of like Imperial officer with like a riot shield. I'm like, he looks pretty cool. But the best looking minifigure in that set is definitely the Dedra. She just looks so cool. She even has like a special hat hair piece and just looks fan-flippin-tastic. So the minifigures are great. All in all, I don't think it's a bad set, but I do think it's a little overpriced. Next question is from Bricktime Rush. He says, awesome episode. Thank you for the support, my dude. A.S.A, what do you think of the building experience of the current LEGO Star Wars sets? I think the older models until 2018, I guess, are just more fun to build. So I can kind of agree, but also like not really. I personally just think building a LEGO Star Wars set is always good fun. I will say LEGO definitely has dumbed down sets. I remember a time when sets didn't have numbered bags, and now even like a $30 set has like 2 or 3 numbered bags in it, and it's like, why? What's the point in this? It's really not that complicated. Next question is from Proj Forever. A.S.A, least favorite Microfighter. My least favorite Microfighter is actually the TIE Striker. It is just an ugly little thing. I like to call it a trash can with wings. The minifigure is like okay. We've seen Imperial pilots before, so it's nothing like crazy special, but it's not also like a bad minifigure by any means. But the build is just ugly. I don't like it. I don't really like TIE Strikers in general, even though I'm a big Imperial fan, but like the Microfighter does not look good. Next question is from Mayo Husco. A.S.A, if you could, which Microfighter would you like to army build 50 to 100 of? Personally, I've never been into the whole army building thing. I just buy one of basically every set I can. But to answer your question, I definitely would go with the Clone Turbo Tank, which is also my favorite Microfighter, but not really for the build, but obviously for that beautiful clone trooper. Like, it would be cool to have like 100 of those Phase 2 grunt clone troopers. Like, they're just cool. And the last question is from the Building and Chatting podcast. A.S.A, thoughts on Daredevil Born Again? Flippin-tastic. As of right now, when I'm recording this video, I've only seen the first 3 episodes, but I've been enjoying that show so much. It's really nice. I'm not gonna spoil anything, don't worry. I definitely recommend watching it if you haven't yet. I really like it. I think it's been great, and I can't wait for the rest of the series to come out. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's episode of A.S.A. Thank you all so very much for watching. Like I said in the beginning of the episode, if you have a question for the next episode, leave it down below. Leave a like while you're down there. If you're not subscribed and you like the content, please consider doing so. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!